Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 73 of Sonic Boom TV. I'm combining probably like 3 episodes worth of stuff here. I've been sick for the last week or so. Had a nose, cold, sore throat thing going on, and I couldn't breathe, and I sounded terrible. I'm still probably sounding pretty bad, but good enough to do this. It didn't stop me from going out and looking for stuff at thrift stores and stuff, but it did, keep me from wanting to make videos. So anyway, this video will have Goodwill finds, the Bridge House store finds, and surprisingly, the Dollar Tree again. Let's start with what I got at Goodwill. Now, I went to the Goodwill, and they had some more records put out, but nothing was in good shape or anything except for this. It's Brooke Benton Golden Hits, and I grabbed it because I know that name. I don't know much about him. I think he was jazz or blues, one or the other, but I know this name for some reason, so I wanted to get this. The record's in real nice condition. The cover's in real nice condition too, except for like the edge is kind of funky on the open side. But overall, the record looked real nice, so I figured I'd just grab it because it wouldn't look nice if I left it there much longer. So I grabbed that, and that was the only record I found in the last couple weeks. Then the other two things I found there were a little different because I don't usually buy DVDs or Blu-rays for music. But I saw some there that day, and it's funny that I got this one, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Off the Map, because, you know, I've talked about in the last couple of videos that I'm not a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. But I figured this video might be cool because it's got songs from the early stuff mostly. It's all concert stuff, I believe. But it's got Around the World, Give It Away. Usually just a T-shirt number 3, Scar Tissue, Suck My Kiss, If You Have to Ask, Subterranean Homesick Blues, Other Side, Black Eyed Blonde, P, Blood Sugar Sex and Magic, Easily, What Is Soul, The Jam, Fire, Californication, Right on Time, Under the Bridge, Me and My Friends. There's some backstage footage, interviews, additional live footage, which I don't know what that means, of Skinny Sweaty Man, I Could Have Lied, Parallel Universe, Sir Psycho Sexy, and Search and Destroy. So, I just thought, I think it was $2 maybe, not much to it as far as the inside goes, just a kind of basic thing, but I think it was $2 for the DVD, so I grabbed that one. And then I saw another one, well, I actually saw 3 other ones, but there was 2 U2 concert DVDs. One of them had everything in it except one disc. It had it was a 2-disc set, had a booklet, had fold out, packaging. It had a slip case and everything. It was missing one of the discs, so I said I'm not buying it for one disc. Even though the concert did seem like it had a lot of good stuff on it, if you're a U2 fan. And then there was another one that they had if U2 was just one disc, but this wasn't in the package either. But the other one I did find was 311. Enlarged to Show Detail 2. There was no number 1 there. But this one has a DVD and a CD, which is I've never seen a CD like this before. I've seen small disc, like the little 3-inch disc, but that one's got a clear clear outside to it with the disc kind of mounted in the middle. I've had some weird shaped CDs before, but I've never seen one like that. So I grabbed this one because I believe it's a bunch of live stuff, but the CD has songs I don't even know on it. There's Dance Hall, Bomb the Town, Will the World interlude, We Do It Like This, Dreamland interlude, and I'll Be Here a While acoustic version. I know I'll Be Here a While, but I have a lot of 311 stuff. You know, as far as CDs go. Kind of got out of them in the latest stages of the band. I don't even know if they're still putting out any music or not, but you know. I was with them for a long time before I gave up on them. So that's all I got for the Goodwill. I went there like 3 or 4 times since the last video I did, and I had found nothing. So then I went to the Bridge House store, and it was looking pretty bad. They had a lot of CDs and they had a lot of records out at this time, but it was all like junk. You know, like bad, not necessarily destroyed records, but stuff that I just didn't have any interest in at all. And a lot of it looked in good shape, but I was like, I'm not putting any more money into records I don't know about. You know, probably come back to bite me one day. I'll see a record that's worth $1 million, and it was one of those. But anyway, so I went through all the stuff, and the CDs were like, either it was stuff I had already or stuff I just wasn't interested in. So, but I got a few. First off, I got this band called Leaves, and its title of it is Breathe. This one I listened to it already. It's pretty good. It's like kind of like that indie rock stuff. Not too exciting of music, but it was good. You know, it was something that, you know, you could listen to a few times and not be disappointed if you're, you know, just in the mood to listen to some music. Then I got B.B. King and Eric Clapton, Riding with the King. Apparently there's different covers for this. Some of them have the title on the front. This one does not. The case is falling apart. There's the CD is not. The ring thing is broke, the case is broke, and then there's actually a photo behind there too. So I'm gonna have to replace this case with a clear one. I threw away so many cases just recently, like I had for years and years and years. I need to make space, so that was the first thing to go. Is all these CD cases. I probably have 50 of them left. I don't know if I have any clear ones. Then I found Bruce Springsteen, Working on a Dream. This one is like a little booklet kind of thing, where it's a book. I mean, it's got all the lyrics and stuff. I listened to this. It was pretty good. You know, nothing grabbed me. Like, you know, Bruce Springsteen is one of those guys that he's got some big hits and then the rest is just whatever. And this is probably on the whatever list, but it wasn't bad. You know, it was enjoyable. But then it flips out, and there's 2 discs. One's a DVD, I believe. If I can get them out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's the album. I think the other one's a DVD. I haven't watched any DVDs. I get so many new DVDs from the Dollar Tree and stuff like that for nothing. And I could get a lot more DVDs, but I just don't because I don't have the space. But the stores around here, as far as thrift stores go, loaded with DVDs. DVDs, a laser disc. There's a lot of Blu-rays too, but mostly DVDs. Just incredible amounts of stuff. And lots of good movies too. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll start doing that again. But I'm not doing it right now. And the last one I got from the Bridge House, it's Grayson Capps Whale and Ride. And the reason I got this is that it's autographed. This is I think a blues guy, but it's got autographs all over it. There. Even one on the back. This is supposed to have a 16-page book that goes in there, but that's not here. So, but it's got the, you know, little CD and everything. So I haven't listened to this one yet, but it says, Ruth and Lynn, welcome welcome for something. And then on the back one it says, Ruth and Lynn, welcome back. So maybe they were gone. Whoever Ruth and Lynn were, they were gone for somewhere. But anyway, this one, I just grabbed it because it had autographs. I don't know who the people that autographed it were. This one looks like it might say Grayson, for Grayson Caps. But the other ones, I don't even know who the band members are because I don't have that little booklet to go with it, and there's no information as far as band members go. So there's that. So then, I had to go to Walmart to return something I had bought, and I thought, let me go see if the Dollar Tree that's over there, had anything as far as movies or CDs or whatever, since my store that I know that's close to my house had some. So go in there. This Dollar Tree was huge. It was like 3 times as big as the one that I go to. Had so much more stuff in there. And when I went kind of to the back of the store, I turned down this aisle and just, I don't know, 3 bins, sections, as big as this here, probably 3 sections worth of that were just DVDs and Blu-rays and CDs. And I was like, holy moly, I'm going to have to look through all this stuff. Well, I did find 2 movies. I'll even show those for this. This one is just Charlie Bartlett. I don't know what it is, but it's got Robert Downey Jr. and Kat Dennings in it. So I figured, and also Hope Davis. So I figured that might be decent. It might be one of those kind of underground funny movies. And then I found a Blu-ray of Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson. But the rest of the movies, just, I don't know. There was a lot of movies that were they were popular movies, but the titles and all were in Spanish, so they were probably dubbed in Spanish too. And I didn't want to buy any of those because I didn't know. Then I looked at the CDs, and they had a lot of CDs of stuff I've never heard of. A lot of CDs that had multiple copies of them. I only bought one of each that I bought. But I bought a lot of stuff I never heard of, basically. And a few things I did hear of before. So let's start with what I got. I got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 11 CDs. First one, it's called, The Color, C-O-L-O-U-R, so that's like the British version. Between Earth and Sky, featuring Save Yourself and Devil's Got a Hold of Me. I don't know what kind of music that is, but I thought it looked good, so we'll check that one out. This one I have heard of, Story of the Year, in the wake of something. Determination. And it's a little hype sticker on it. We Don't Care Anymore and Take Me Back. That one I believe is like a punk rock kind of something or other. Then I was thinking of things to do some videos for the other day, and I came across going through my collection and stuff, and I was like, I don't have a lot of power pop bands, even though I like that kind of music, like the 90s version of power pop. We're talking about the Knack, if you can see this one right here. That's a power pop band from the 80s. But in the 90s, we had stuff like Material Issue, Ash, what's the other one? Dandy Warhols and stuff like that. And I was like, as far as those bands go, the Ash and Material Issue were the two that I really got into and bought a lot of stuff from. Everybody else that I knew kind of hit or miss, So when I was going there, I saw this, and I said, that looks kind of cool. I don't know what it is, but I like that cover. And it's called Supremium, and the album is called Tales. And sure enough, this is a power pop band. So I don't know anything about them yet, but I am looking forward to it because I really like that kind of music. As far as pop music goes, that's what I like because it's so connected to what rock music is, you know, but it's still poppy. You know, it's like kind of like a little punk rock touch with a, you know, not, I won't say heavy metal or anything like that, but it's like faster than regular rock, you know, radio rock music, and it just, to me, that's what I like to hear. Like, and you heard it in the '80s. You know, some of it's got a little new wave sound to it as well. But anyway, I'm gonna do a ranking of a couple of the Material Issue and Ash albums that I have, because I do have more. My rule is 4. You gotta have at least 4 albums, and I have more than 4 of both of them. So we'll check that out. The next one, this is a heavy metal band called. I can't tell you what it's called. It looks like A Life Once Lost. Oh yeah, A Life Once Lost. A great artist. And it's got the sticker on it. It says, "A Life Once Lost, a great artist." After laying waste to Ozfest this past summer and trampling best of 2006 polls and charts across the planet with Hunter, Ferret brings you the rebirth of a great artist. ALOL's Lost Breakthrough album. A Life Once Lost, I guess, as seen on Ozfest 2006. So that's going to be a heavy metal band. Looking forward to checking that out. A lot of these were heavy metal bands. And one of these is an Australian pressing for some reason. Don't know why. That's what it came up as on Discogs when I put it in there. So and there was no like American version. So I don't know which one it was. It might have been that one, but maybe not. I don't know. Next one is No Warning. Suffer Survivor, looks like. Got a cool cover. A lot of these had hype stickers too. This one says featuring Back to Life and Bad Timing plus 2 bonus tracks on tour forever. So I don't know what. Yeah, there are 2. They're listed too. These, if you can't really see them. I haven't opened any of these yet because I wasn't feeling good this week, as I said, and I didn't get around to it. The next one is someone I'd heard of, but I've never heard any of his solo work. And it is Jack Russell, For You. The new solo album from lead singer of Great White. And this came out in like 2006. Don't know any of the songs, but I do have several Great White albums, and I've gotten some live stuff. The library here lets you download songs every week, and you can do, like, if you're in New Orleans and where I live in Jefferson Parish, they kind of connect, so you can get songs from both sides. So I can get 10 songs a week, and so I picked up some live albums that they have, because it's real weird what they have and what they don't have. But I got a couple of their stuff just recently. So and you know, they were like the kind of hard rock band that fit in with the glam metal kind of stuff, kind of late in the game. But they seem like they were always older too, so I don't know if they really were or not. I don't know. This is a band that I heard of before, but never heard before, and I believe they're indie rock as well. They're called Secret Machines. This is the 10 Silver Drops. It's in a slipcase. And it's die cut with these silver. Maybe it's not die cut, but it's embossed or debossed, one or the other. So that might be cool. The next one is funny because when this movie came out, I went to the movie theater and I went by myself. And I gotta tell you, there was only one adult besides me in this movie. And he was the guy that decided that he was taking the entire neighborhood of kids to go see this movie. So I felt very weird and awkward watching this movie. But nobody said anything to me. But anyway, it was Speed Racer. This is the original motion picture score. I don't know what the score even sounds like. It's been so long since I saw this movie. I remember loving this movie when I saw it and just was in the theater like, why am I this 30-something-year-old guy? Maybe 40, I don't even know. I don't know when this came out. Why am I the only guy in here? It was so weird. It was like a Saturday or something, and it was during the day, I guess, but still, it seems like people would have went and saw it, or a bunch more people. But it was just me and this guy with like 30 kids. So, but I enjoyed it. Anyway, the next one. Remembering Never. God Save Us. And that one has a huge hype sticker on it, so I don't even know what the artwork is behind it. It says, the third raging album from Remembering Never, God Save Us, is relentless and unforgiving hardcore. So this is hardcore punk. God Save Us captures that live energy and passion that has been witnessed on tour with the likes of Terror, Unearth, and Throwdown, and more. So I've heard of Terror and Terror and Throwdown, and maybe Unearth. I do have a Terror album. So you know, this will probably be loud and crazy. Another one that I have heard of, it's a 2-disc set, is Every Time I Die, Gutter Phenomenon. I don't know what the second disc is. I don't know if it's a DVD or a live album or just it takes 2 discs. I don't know. But that one looked cool. And then the last one, another band I heard of. This is an indie rock band as well, I believe. The Juliana Theory, A Small Noise. And so that's another one that I'll probably like. So I think I'm going to do well with these because even though I don't know a lot of the bands, it's all kind of in my wheelhouse, I guess they say, of music that I like. So I think it's gonna work out okay. I've got so many things coming. I ordered some stuff from eBay. I bought 3 records off of eBay. One of them is shipped and it's supposed to be here by Saturday, but I think it's coming tomorrow. So if it comes tomorrow, I'm going to do another video. The other 2 haven't shipped. I had a pre-order of Lillian Axe, their new album. It's just like missing right now. I ordered it. The pre-order came up, and before the band even announced it, I ordered it because I saw it on the record company's website, and I know it hadn't been up more than a day when I ordered it. So I should. And there was a thing where you get the first 250 people got the band's autographs with it, and so I believe that I was in the first 250 because unless 249 other people were watching this website like I was waiting for this to be released, they had to wait for the band to say something, and I did it a day before the band said something. So, I ordered that, and I got an email saying it was being shipped on August 3rd, and then I got another email like 10 days later, or somewhere around the 10th or so, not 10 days, maybe 7 days later, saying, oh, that it's going to be shipped, and then it said ship time, and it said 10, so I don't know if that meant 10 days or whatever, but today is like the 24th. The album came out last Friday, and you could get it anywhere, and I could get it cheaper. And so the thing is, I was getting it and paying the exchange rate or whatever. It was like $26 plus, or $24, maybe, I don't know, and plus shipping, which is like $5 or $6 for a CD. And I don't know that I'm in the top 250 people to get the autographs. They should have something on their website, which I'm probably going to complain about because the guy emailed me back when I said, hey, where's my CD? I haven't gotten it. And I felt like, I was kind of cheated on this because I don't know if I'm even getting the 200, the autographs or not. They should have some kind of thing that says, the first 250 people, and it counts them down as you buy them. If there's only 10 left or 20 left or whatever. So I don't know if I'm getting that or not, but it hasn't shown up. I did get in contact with them, and so who knows. Then the other thing I ordered was the Interrupters in the Wild, or Into the Wild, or whatever it is. The new album, their new album. I ordered the red vinyl version, and I waited till that one came out because they're distributed by somebody called Kings Road or Kingdom Road, something like that. They're in California, and I always have trouble getting the stuff. So I said I'm not going to do a pre-order on that because it's going to be delayed. I know it. It's not going to come out. I ordered like 3 or 4 of their records from them, some Dropkick Murphys stuff, and I think there was one other band that maybe that I ordered from them. And every one of them, like if it was pre-order, did not come till way after the pre-order. So I just said it was already out. I'm gonna see what happens. So they had a red version, a black version, and a blue version. The blue version was sold out already, and so the red version was I think $2 more than the black version. So I got that one. But anyway, that took over a week, and they sent a download with it. So that was cool that you get the download of the MP3s. Well, I waited because I was hoping to get the record first, and I waited, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go download it. So you can't download from your phone, you have to download from a computer. And if you don't, you got 3 chances at doing it. If you fail 3 times, it's gone. And so I went, opened my computer, go to hit the download button, nothing pops up. No download button pops up, no extra window pops up, nothing. And I was like, oh man, so I hit it again. Same thing. I'm, going through everything on my computer, like, where's the download little thing, see if it's doing it in the background or something. Nothing. I said, well, I got one more shot, and I did it again. It didn't work. So I email them. And it takes them almost 4 or 5 days to return my email. And they finally come back with and so we're sorry about this, whatever. You have to do it from a computer. I did it from a computer. They sent me a link to something else. It's a band called One Line Drawing. I don't know who that is. But I got their album too on CD. I mean, MP3. But I was like, oh man. So I had to go email them again. And tonight I got another email with the proper link, and so I downloaded that. So I haven't even listened to it or nothing, but that's how my week has been as far as record stuff goes, and that's it. I mean, I kind of, there's several things I want to get interested in getting. There, I saw that Walmart online anyway has some Green Day stuff, and I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like Green Day, whatever, but I love Green Day up until a certain point. And they have the International Super Hits for like $21. I think they had they had some like bootleg ones too. They had one that was like a live bootleg album that supposedly there's only 500 copies, which I don't know how Walmart got involved in that, but that was on there. But that was like $32. They had I think it was American Idiot. They had, but that one was like $29 or $30. So I'm kind of interested in those. I'm trying not to spend too much money right now on records, but I'm interested in those. And then there's the Dropkick Murphys have a new album coming out. There's a pre-order on that, but it's going to go through that Kings Road people again. So I'm kind of delayed on that because I think that one comes out in October. It's either September or October, but it's not right now. So I'm going to delay that as long as I can, and then get it at the last minute, I guess. And that's really it that I know of. Trying to avoid going to Walmart, and I haven't been to a record store in a while. I need to go visit those guys. It's just out of my way, and it's one of those things that if you're going, you're gonna go spend some money. So I'm trying to avoid going for right now. But anyway, that's it for this episode. This has been almost 30 minutes of me blabbing on about nothing. I got a bunch of CDs couple DVDs, and one record. And that's it for this episode. I will see you guys soon when I do my ranking videos. That's it.